And we are live. Welcome to Glammaz Closet, guys. Hi. Anybody out there in YouTube land? Looks like two, maybe? Oh, I don't know. I just want to hop on and say hello. And I do have a designer DIY ThredUp box to open tonight. Hi, Cops. How you doing tonight? Thank you for popping by. Dodo, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And Lisette, hello, gorgeous. Hello, guys. I ordered. Okay, here's what happened. Let's say hi to Liv first. Hi, Liv. Hello, beautiful. I love Dodo's little gorgeous face. Thank you, Dodo, for being here. Oh, there's my homie right there. I love you, Ola. And hello, darling. I hope Squidville is keeping you alive. Child, you and I both know you got your hands full down there. Jackson Roy Kirk, what? Hello. I'm sorry. How are you doing is what I meant to say. Not what are you doing? You're clearly in the chat. Jackson Roy Kirk, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, what happened was it's been a couple of weeks. Last week, a friend of mine reached out to me and another reseller on Insta, and she was like, hey, did you notice that I'm going to go ahead and put on earrings. This is bothering me. Sorry, guys. She said, did you notice that ThredUp still has a bunch of the boxes that normally sell out, and I'm not sure why? And I'm like, well, I don't know if it's cause for concern, but I can tell you that it's cause for me to go shopping. Oh, you didn't want to know what I'm doing, or did I say that out loud? Oh my God! Hi, Raquel. Raquel, I got your message about the necklace, and I'll be reaching out to you about that pretty soon. Sorry. So last week I got that message and that heads up, and I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I went on and I got a jewelry box, which I can never get. I'm never in time to get. I got a fun box, which is darn hard to get. Turns out it wasn't that much fun, so I'm not opening that for you because it was a bunch of junk. And then I got this designer DIY box. And the designer DIY box is one that I've never been able to score, and I've always wanted to. And I've seen people get, like, I don't know, Jimmy Choo shoes and Burberry and like all the cool things. And I was like, oh. So I ordered those, and the cool. I'm not sure if it's the cool thing or the not cool thing, but they didn't come in. They've been coming in the past couple of days. The fun box came in first, and that wasn't too much fun. So I was really never open before you're supposed to go on camera, because you will disappoint yourself and cancel that right away. So and then if you don't know, if you haven't watched my sister's mini videos, my mother was sort of taken in by some scammers who stole some jewelry from her. And so she feels very vulnerable. She felt very vulnerable and very, a little scared. So we have been working with her to update the security on her home, which we are in the process of doing. And we've already put some things in place. And so I had my mother stay the day with me Monday, and then stay the night with me Monday night. In the middle of this, I also have been experiencing some stomach issues. And I know it's not my appendix. I know it's not. I had that sucker's in a jar, or they set it on fire or something. I don't know. It's good. It's gone. She left me in January. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with my stomach, but I'm meeting with my doctor tomorrow. And, there's a very good chance after 32 years in customer service that I simply have an ulcer and just need to cut back on the coffee. There's a pretty good chance of that. I'm pretty sure I'm not knocked up. Glammaz says it's not his. And I'm like, well, it's not mine either. Neither one of us can do that anymore. So yeah, we can't. Our baby making days are way done. Like my baby is in college and he was a Marine. So yeah, Denise, hi, it's good to see you. Hi, mwah. Hello, welcome, Denise. It could be my gallbladder. My sister was talking about that, and she had gallbladder issues, so it's possible that it's my gallbladder. But it's like, okay, I'm like, here, if you go in and you remove somebody's appendix, why wouldn't you just take out any other vestigial unuseful things like the gallbladder to begin with? While you're in there, you're already in there mecking around. Just take that thing out. I don't need it. Apparently I can live fine without it. So yeah, I'm a little salty about that. I'm like, if I end up having to have 2 orthoscopic surgeries in 1 year because you didn't take out the thing to begin with, I'm going to be a little upset with you. Hey, Spirit Junkie, how you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. So that has been going on. So I've been, I drink coffee and then I'm like, whoa, and then I feel morning sickness. So it's just been kind of a big old hot mess, So I haven't had a chance to really respond. And I feel awful because I've been putting out videos because I can, squeeze some in sometimes in the middle of the night. And then people respond to them, and all I can respond with is like a heart and a thing. But my mom and I had she was dropped off at like 9 a.m. yesterday morning, and I dropped her off at home at 3 p.m. today, and she's she's older, so we do a lot of like napping. We watched a bunch of The Crown, and we ordered a pizza today. And yesterday we had spaghetti for dinner, and then we went out for ice cream. That was good. And then today, after we ate pizza, we went thrifting, so that was fun. And I have an auction. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And then an auction right afterwards on Cajun Roots Reseller. So it should be interesting. Sometimes you just gotta ride the unicycle and juggle at the same time. That's all. And that's what happened. So I did end up canceling my Sunday live on Sunday. And again, I felt awful because I felt awful. But I was so sick to my stomach. I mean, it was just ridiculous. It was so bad. So, like I said, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and hopefully it's something that's, an easy fix. Like, okay, here's a medicine that you take every day and it's going to be cool. So I will let you know. I'll let you know. Naps I had 2 today. Oh, the only thing better than a nap is 2 naps. You've been without yours since 2016. Whoa. See, we don't, it's like having I don't know. It's like having an extra ear. I mean, you don't need it. Get rid of it. It's fine. I have to do that every now and again. Sleep off and on all day. Yeah, I understand that. There are certain life situations. There are certain mental health situations where you're just going to need more sleep. There are certain hormonal situations, certain medication situations. I mean, there's all sorts of things in life. There are, and if you have small children, God help you, get as much sleep as you can, because because they tend to be sleep deprivers. Sleep deprivers, yeah, sleep stealers. So let's jump into this box. And it's what she said. What he said, I don't know. Let's jump into this box. I want to see where it's from. I haven't actually opened it yet, so I'm gonna drag it on over here. And this one is from, oh, it doesn't say. It doesn't say, it's wiped out. Look, guys, it's wiped out. You can't even see. And yeah, I'm doxing myself, but all you have to do is order from me at an auction and you'll know where I live. Smart idea would be to avoid my home uninvited. We are very enthusiastic gun owners, and I have a shooting range in the back of my house, large dogs, and security cameras. So, enter at your own risk. We don't call 911 first. I'll just put it that way. But if you've been invited, you are more than welcome into my. Okay. Okay, come on. Get stupid head. Okay, got it, I think. Let's see. Dana, why don't you just make it as hard on yourself as possible? All right, so this is the designer ThredUp box. I'm not entirely sure where it's from, but my last 2 orders were from Suwanee for both the fun box and the jewelry box. So I'm assuming it might be from Suwanee, Georgia. Let's see if it says on the paper. And for this, I paid $140 for this. So let's hope that it's pretty good. Hey, not Glenn. Look, it's not Glenn. Hi, Craig. I'm so sorry. We're just going to start calling you NG, not Glenn. Thank you, Farts. Easy cupcake, don't bust a nail. Yeah, I need a box cutter. Oh, Dodo's going to send me. Dodo, that'd be great if you would. So it doesn't say where it came from. It's supposed to have 7 items. And at $140, they better be 7 very good items. It's okay, just giving you a hard time. I know, Craig. It's funny. Okay, so. The lid keeps closing on me. I'm going to have to negotiate that. I always love, what in the holy world is this? I always love to see these on top. But I am intrigued by something in this box. Oh, now these are cute. Okay. I wonder if they'd fit me. These are a gold pair, and metallic is a very good thing right now, of Jimmy Choos. They're a size 38. Obviously, the sole is going to need some cleaning. But they're really cute. I would actually wear these. They're like open toe sandals. So there's some really cute pumps, and they are gold, and it looks like there's right here, there's somewhere, so some of the gold is coming off. Oh, and on the outer one too. Okay, so I'm going to have to sell these as flawed, which they will still sell. Somebody still wants a pair of Jimmy Choos, but probably they're not going to get what I would have tried to get out of them had they been not flawed. However, it is, to be fair to ThredUp, they do call it a DIY box for a reason. Okay, these are K. Jacques Saint Tropez, size 39. Okay. So as near as I can tell, this is a pair of, it's like a thong flip-flop sandal. I don't know what K. Jacques is. This is what I'm talking about. And they would definitely need to be cleaned. There's another shoe in that box. K. Jacques Saint Tropez. I don't know, I could be. But see, these need cleaning. They're a size 39. Made in France. Ooh, doggy. They are leather. I can feel that they're leather. And yeah, we're singing the thong song. Hey, Joe Mouse. Hi. So these may actually be closer to my size. I don't know. I'm going to clean them up and see how I like them. And if they're not really all that sellable, I may just go ahead and keep them for a nice summer sort of dressy thong shoe. Not much support though. Okay, well, both of those are they're okay, but they're not wowing me. They're not, making me. They're not making me super happy. I have no idea what this is, but something tells me it is incredible. This is, oh, okay, it's a skirt. It is Elizabeth and James, size 6. And unless I am very much mistaken, these are real feathers. These are real feathers. They look like peacock feathers almost. They've got that shimmer to them. I gotta see what the I have to see what the materials are on this. It's driving me crazy. Okay, pheasant feathers. It says 100% silk covering, pheasant feathers from China. So the lining is a nylon silk mix, and dry clean only. Dur. Or I guess I could feed it. I don't know. But I really like this. I really like this. Okay, this is really cute to me. This is definitely worth it, and it's very unique. And I have to be very careful. But it's got like the feathers are so shimmery. I wonder if that's what pheasants look like in real life. And to whatever pheasant sacrificed its life for that. Sorry. Okay. Well, this one's really shoe heavy. Stuart Weitzman. Okay, it's okay. I don't consider Stuart Weitzman all that designer, but she's all right. Based on what I'm looking at, this is like a size 11 or 12. I mean, these are huge shoes. These are pretty big shoes. They are cute. I'll give them that. I just have never done really great with Stuart Weitzman. They're velvet. They're like a velvet mini heel. So I don't know. It's going to take me a little bit to figure out what the size is on this. I don't see where the size is printed on it, and that is a little concerning. But it could be like those one Nikes, where it's just kind of hard to see. I don't know. I don't think they're. I mean, they're not bespoke, so I don't know. Maybe that's why they sent them to me because they're just a little difficult to see. Okay, Stuart Weitzman, back in the box with you. Oh, look, I have 2 more pairs of shoes. Oh, good Lord. Is that all they sent me was shoes? I don't know. Whatever's in this one better be good. Okay, let's see what this one is. Gucci. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Although I wish it were a larger Gucci. Okay, so it's a Gucci little mini wallet with a. here's the Gucci logo. That says Gucci, and then there's a little cowboy boot. It's a little sort of mini wallet, so then there's the Gucci logo on that. And you can put a picture in this side, so it's like a little, almost like a little coin purse that you can put an ID and maybe a credit card or 2 in here, and then put some cash and coin in the inside, and maybe a lipstick. So I'm not too mad at Gucci, and I like the skirt. The shoes so far have been something of a disappointment. We have 2 more pairs of shoes. I hope they're good ones. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Some killer soles on that name brand sandals. Oh, good. I hope you mean these. Yeah, I would love to see that. Okay, so we have whoa. This is weird. Size 38. Alexander Wang. Okay, I can hang with the Alexander. I can hang with Wang. So hey Beans, how you doing? So these are Alexander Wang. They are some black ankle booties, and they have this really cool cutout sort of heel situation happening. And there are, in fact, two of them, and they are a size 38. Size 38. So these I can hang with. I like these. And I think these will be a very good sale for me. So I'm happy with those. And then this looks like a pair of tennis shoes. They sent me a pair of Nikes. I swear to God. Okay. And these are Todd's. Not impressed. Okay, so these are some Todd's tennis shoes, and they're sparkly. I do like the fact that they're sparkly. I am going to have to, when they say DIY, sometimes they really mean it, and I'm going to have to clean these up. I have some sole whitener for shoes, so I'm going to try that. And maybe Todd's are better than I think they are. Maybe they are. I'm not sure. I am not sure. So yeah, this should be an interesting journey. I can't find the size on these either, so that should be interesting. They seem to be still fairly bendable. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. This has to be my favorite, followed closely by the Gucci. And then probably my least favorite were those giant Stuart Weitzmans. Somewhere there is a woman with a much larger foot, or perhaps a gentleman who likes those types of shoes with a much larger foot that is happy to see it. I can tell you that from my perspective, it's okay. Not wild about it. So overall, the question then becomes, was it worth it? Was it worth the $140 that I spent on it? No, it wasn't. Maybe. Can I make my money back? Yeah, probably. But it's going to take a little while. I'm going to have to sit on it. And I was really kind of disappointed with some of the brands. I just feel like I feel like they're all sellable brands. There's no question about that. But also, I mean, I feel like they're in kind of rough condition. So I'm glad that the Todds are good. And I would get a replacement for the Weitzman. Yeah, I just don't know. There's no size on them. There's nothing I can do with that. So maybe I can contact ThredUp and just ask them, can I please trade these out for something with the size on them. Would I do it again? Yeah, I would. I love gambling. And when you score with these designer boxes, you really score. So it just so happens that I got one that was, sort of medium. I dare I say a tad mediocre, but not. It's not hopeless. And like I said, I really love the skirt. I love the Gucci little mini wallet thing. Yeah. And I'm going to go down the rabbit hole and do more research on the Saint Jacques and the Todds. I'm pretty sure the Alexander Wang boots too, I think are going to be a really good seller for me. So, there was good with the bad. It wasn't all awful. It was a mixed bag kind of. Send me 100, I'll get you some lottery numbers. That's gambling. Well, we have a lot of casinos in St. Louis too. So trust me, they know who I am. But the Wang was nice. Yes, it was a good Wang. I think that was a very fashionable Wang. So that was pretty much my designer box. Overall, I think I would I think I think I did okay. I don't think I'm losing money on it. I'm not losing money on it. I can tell you that based on what I've seen. Um, Also, the jewelry box that I got last night was way, way worth it. If I got a chance to order it again, I'd order it in a New York second. Absolutely no questions asked. Fun boxes, the last couple of fun boxes that I got weren't really super fun. And I don't mind cheap stuff in a fun box, but when they send me pajamas where it's just got the top and no bottom, and it's not even like, it's like Old Navy pajamas with the top and no bottom. And I'm like, oh, okay. So the fun box, not so great. The jewelry box, outstanding. They hit it out of the park and beyond. Um, and uh, and the DIY designer box, yeah, yeah, I can make my money back. I don't think we're going to make a whole lot of extra cash on it, but you never know. You never know, too. I could end up going down a rabbit hole with some of these designers and being like, oh, wow, there really is a high demand, and this is a very desirable style or something like that. So, you never know. But that's all I got to say about that. So, thank you so much for keeping me. Hi, Susie. I hope you did okay with this one. I did okay. It's not it didn't wow me, but it didn't wow me, but it didn't, I wasn't depressed about it. I'm not depressed about it. I am feeling a little better, Susie, but I'm heading to the doctor tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It's just if something starts happening like last fall, I started getting sick to my stomach on a fairly regular basis. And I ignored it and ignored it. My husband and I went to Mexico on the flight back. I was in so much pain, and I thought, oh, Montezuma's revenge. I've got food poisoning or something like that. And then 2 days after we landed, I mean, I was in like serious, serious pain, and I was so sick. And then I felt better, so I was like, oh, okay, well, that's come and gone. And then the next week I got sick again, and the next week and the thing is that by the end of it all, I was walking around sick to my stomach half the time. I also had some other things going on health wise and like mental health wise and stuff like that. So there were things that took priority over me feeling kind of sick to my stomach. Biggest mistake of my life, because I should have gone to my doctor right away. If I had, I wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have gotten to the point where where I was in so much pain. So and just it was so bad, guys. My appendix thing was so bad. So yeah, if I get it checked out early, I feel like I'm being an advocate for my own health. La 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 la. So yeah, we're gonna get checked out tomorrow, and then we're gonna come on home and do the live auction with Cajun Roots Reseller. Raquel. I am keeping that silver necklace with the little bar on it, the really delicate one. I'm keeping that out of the auction. And if you want it, please hit me up on Instagram, and I'll set up a PayPal, and we'll figure out how to do that. Today's no bottoms. It really was a fun box. You ain't lying, honey. Yeah. Yeah. They had like a little, it was weird. It's like a little Old Navy heart shaped a t-shirt with hearts on it. And it's like PJs for the whole family. And I'm like, yay, where's the bottoms? No bottoms. Just the top. Just Pooh Bear your way around the house with your family. Apparently that's that's a thing now with Old Navy. I'm not sure. Oh, hi, Teresa. Hi, baby. I hope things are great in Orlando. Mwah. Yeah. Yeah. So that was, like I said, the jewelry box. Gosh, it could not have gone better. It couldn't have gone better. The fun box could not have been less fun. It was just not fun at all. I mean, it was just all like, just silly, cheap brands. And there was one keychain that was a Coach keychain. And other than that, everything in that box was crap. And not crap. I mean, it's not crap. It's just things that, as a clothing and accessories reseller, I'm like, oh, how disappointing. I got PJ bottoms in my fun box and donated them. Yeah, sometimes it's just, like with I mean, if I go through my pajama stuff, right, I can probably find things to mix and match and make a cute pajama set. But they're going to be two different brands, two different sizes, and it's just if I'm not going into an auction with it, it's kind of a pain in the butt, and I'm not gonna certainly photograph and list it like that. That's way too much explaining to do. So, hey Keegan, how you doing? Hello. I watched Keegan, I watched your shipping video. His hair was so curly. He's just got the prettiest little curls in his hair. And I've got, old people curly hair. So it's all like, it's a little humid. But I'm always so impressed with this. You guys, if you haven't checked out the Teen Reseller, seriously, check out his channel. I am always continually impressed with the way he wraps things, the way he packages, the way that he sources, his business sense, the way that he talks about his business. And this, I mean, I don't think he's even old enough to vote yet. And he's already 10 years, ahead of 20 years ahead of where I was at his age. I was, this irresponsible, blah, blah, blah. And, working at Shoney's for tips, or at Hardee's, or whatever I was working at the time, a dry cleaner for a few years, taught me a lot about reselling. But he's got a great eye for brands. He knows what people are buying. So I'm very, very, impressed by Keegan and his business, and I am such a huge fan and so happy to be watching his, I hate to say journey because it's been said to death, but his journey. Everybody says, I get it. People are sick of people who say journey or boundary. And I think they're let's see, gaslighting. People are sick of people who say gaslighting, although usually I think they're just trying to gaslight those people. I think everybody's kind of, I guess, over everybody else. I'm not sure. But Keegan, it really is fun to watch your journey, and you keep doing you. This kid's gonna be driving a Ferrari before most kids in his grade are driving a Ford. Hi Myra, how you doing? Adventure is good. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I can't wait to, my husband and I waited our entire lives to go see the world. We couldn't afford it. We had kids to raise. We came from absolutely nothing. So we had to build every single stick in this house from the ground up. It's just, you build a life together and you have goals together. And now that we've reached a certain point, we are so happy to be blessed to be able to travel when we can. And so, those busted Jimmy shoes are going to help pay for that, along with other things that I resell. I really do love using my reselling profits to have, vacations and things like that. So that's fun for me. At this point, it is 10:05 and I still have to finish organizing and washing and drying and sanitizing and doing all the things for the auction tomorrow. So I am going to exit stage left. But before I go, thank you, Joe. Oh, watching the storm, Myra. The storm's everywhere in this country. It's crazy. So before I go, I just want you to know, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what's in your box. She said that. It honestly, it doesn't matter where you go or what you do or what your journey or your adventure is, or whether you're gaslight. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. That was horrible. But it doesn't matter what your adventure is. Never forget. Just bring this with you. Glammaz loves you. Y'all have a good night now.